sort of flubbed that one.
It's okay. You've only had 290 practice tries.
That's all right. Welcome to episode 290, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. Johnny, great to see you.
Great to see you. Great to see that big old fucking thick mustache.
It's getting, this is the, because I shaved a little bit for the first, because before it was just like, you know, like a
sort of
homeless
blending
guy
in.
just, yeah, but now I shave, and then it really comes on strong.
Oh my God, I just want to sit on it.
Gross. It's very gross for me. I mean, that's fine for you.
Not for me.
It's very
it's
gross
for me. All right. Well, how you doing? You're back
I'm
at
doing
home.
Great. I'm doing a little early Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Ooh.
So I'm making a turkey, stuffing, mashed
for
potato.
Thanksgiving, or you're eating it early?
What?
Are you prepping it early, or are you going to?
No. We're having an early Thanksgiving tomorrow with my wife's brother and her mom. Since we're going to be out of town, we're going to be in California for real Thanksgiving.
What are you doing on Thanksgiving in California?
We're going to her dad. And,
okay. So you're doing two.
Stepmom's house. So we're doing two. But I'm doing this one, you know. Do you make it? Do you make the turkey? Do you make a turkey? Do you do it every year?
Me?
Yeah.
Me, myself? I have
you.
one year. I don't think I made it. I think I just cut it or carved it one year. And I said, this is not for me. This is stupid.
Wait. All you had to do was carve it, and you're like, I'm out?
Yeah.
You didn't even make. What was so hard about chopping it up?
There's so many fucking bones in there and shit. It's just not.
Yeah.
Anything you watch or read that says here's how you cut it is inaccurate and leaves out surprises that you encounter.
I know, but like at some point you're just pulling meat out, and it's like if it's not the most elegant thing, who cares, you know?
Well,
I'm not one of these people who's like, it's like the Native Americans, you have to use every part of the animal or whatever. It's like, I'm not making a stew out of the carcass and a turkey soup, and then once I'm that big greasy pan, that shit's going right in the trash.
Yeah, I bet so they prepared the turkey. I bet 29-30% of it made it to plates.
Yeah.
The rest was just stuck to bones and ripped up.
No, because I was doing that math today, because you're like, I was buying it's only gonna be 4 of us, 4 eaters, and then Ginger, who will not, I guarantee you, will not eat a drop of turkey. And
not a drop, huh?
Not a drop. That's how I measure turkeys. And how many drops is this? Is this a lot of drops? Is that enough drops for everybody? But so I got like a 12-pound turkey, and in my head I'm doing the math. I'm like, oh wow, that's gonna be way too much for people. Everybody's gonna eat 3 pounds of turkey. But then I was like, that's not how this works. There isn't gonna be 12 pounds of meat.
That's like 36 quarter pounders worth of turkey.
Exactly. So you're doing the math now. But I was like, no, you probably do need that much, because you're like, yeah, like half of this shit is going right in the trash because I don't carve it.
Right.
So
yeah. Do you like turkey? I'm sure we've talked.
I love it. See, I'm not. I think we've had this conversation before, but I really do. I think it's great. You don't have it a lot. I think that's why I like it. It's like you just rarely get it.
But isn't that odd that you don't have, like, there's no
odd.
drive-through turkey places?
No, there are no, except for Boston Market. Remember Boston Market?
No, that's chicken. They have chicken.
No, but they had turkey. They had like full Thanksgiving dinners.
Was that like a Thanksgiving Day special?
No, I think they always had it, didn't they?
I don't know.
Someone get on this.
Get full. What would I get? I would get all dark, a full chicken, all dark meat.
And then what sides? Because they had like weird ass sides.
They know what sides: mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Are you kidding me? Oh, green beans, please. Do you have any couscous back there?
Just the disdain.
I'm at Boston Market.
You know what sides? I got the constipation special. Let's move on. It is
make
funny
me
because
say
like
it.
Ginger, like I said, Ginger's very picky, and then she, I think she was backed up a couple of weeks ago, and so we're like, okay, we really got to work on this, like get some fiber. Because Heidi was like, yeah, she had like a pretzel, like one of those Annie Ann's pretzels, and then she had a bunch of toast, and then it was just all like, yeah, when you're a kid, how do you do that? And then I just think about you, like when you're Johnny, how do you do it? Maybe you can just train your body to process all this.
Have you
But
ever
you
had the?
eat. That's what
Huh?
being married does for you, because you eat vegetables. You do have
Yeah.
real food in addition to
In
the
addition
shit.
to garbage, non-food.
Yeah, yeah. That's the
Yeah, like
key.
I get vegetable. I mean, I'll eat fruit during the day, on my own like a big boy. But then
own.
dinners, Aaron will make sure there's, I
Yeah,
mean, even if I'm making dinner, making sure we'll have broccoli or whatever vegetables, in there, because I'm just not.
yeah. I'm gonna do Brussels sprouts for
For what,
which could be
Thanksgiving?
good for Thanksgiving.
Those, you know what? My mom would boil those, and so I always hated them. Aaron
Right.
broils them.
Yes, she's exactly
Oh,
right. That's what I do too. And
it's so
I feel
good.
like that generation, my mom, the same thing, like, and her mom too, like my grandma, they would basically just either boil or microwave peas. Like everybody made vegetables like the worst possible way. And so
Yeah.
everyone grew up hating vegetables, and then you eat them roasted and you're like, oh, this shit's pretty good.
Yeah, olive oil and roast
They were way
them.
off.
Salt.
A
Oh,
whole
so
generation of America was just way off on vegetables. I don't know what they were thinking.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Crazy.
I'm getting ready. I'm preparing for tomorrow. So I'm kind of excited. I kind of like to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. We met up with, so we went over for the Packer game, went over to our friends' houses, and there's like, we got a bunch of friends there, like the couples, and a lot of the guys, like we did our Friendsgiving get together, and a lot of the guys are, the chefs, like the cook that do most of the dinners or do a lot of the dinners, whatever. And it just really makes me feel like I'm not. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey guys, can you wait till my wife goes to the bathroom to start talking about all the cool shit you cook and stuff? Because I don't do
that. It is kind of, I get it. For the people who see, I'm not really good at it. I'm just like going off of YouTube or whatever.
But who makes most of the dinner before you go on? Who is it, more you or more Heidi?
It's when I'm home, it's 50-50. But by the virtue of me always being gone, she for sure makes most of the dinner.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, when I'm home, I cook, like I make breakfast for both of us every day when I'm home. I just do like scrambled eggs or whatever. But like, and I cook a lot. I cook a lot of dinners when I'm home. But again,
you pick them out. You decide what's for dinner.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it.
Failing as a man.
You could do it. It's really just as much as like going, what do I want to eat? And then following some directions.
I think
it's easier than putting together like a chair off of IKEA or you know what I mean? Like it's way simpler.
It's easier than that?
Yeah.
But you have to have all the stuff.
Like the ingredients, like the food.
Yeah. That's what they call them.
Yeah. You got to have all that.
I have my
but they tell you that too.
Stuff I can make, and I just circle about, and I never go outside that unless like Aaron will be like, here, well, let's do this. You make this. Here's the recipe, and then
you know what though, we do get
great. There's another one. Add that to your list of things you can make.
Yeah. We do go in, both of us, Heidi and I both, we're the same way that way, where we just have like a very small sort of rotation.
Yeah.
And then she has like dietary restrictions. She can't do cheese and a lot of, so then it's like, it does limit you. So it's like, we really have like 5 or 6 things. We're just rotating. That's the other reason why I love Thanksgiving. It's like just this weird meal that we never have any other. Otherwise it's like a protein. It's just either like hamburger, or chicken or fish, and like some sort of roasted vegetable, and then some sort of like either potato or rice. And that's like basically every dinner we have. And it gets kind of boring. Because I was like, maybe I should make like stew or something. Or like, what else do people eat? Soup or...
I don't know. I am the last person you should be asking.
I was about to say hamburgers. I was like, no, we do those. I got that one down.
Yeah. You ever do salmon burgers?
No. I mean, I bought them frozen from Costco or whatever, and then cooked them. But make salmon.
We don't do them either. I've heard of them though.
We just start listing off other types of burgers. What about turkey burgers? Have you ever made?
Yeah.
You ever had cheeseburgers? No. Yeah, I think soup is my next thing, or like a stew, like a hearty stew. That'd just be another thing Ginger wouldn't eat.
I like a soup. I like a soup and a stew.
Yeah,
good.
I went to a restaurant the other night. I had French onion soup. That might be my favorite thing to order at a restaurant of all time.
French onion. That's where they have like a floating huge crouton on top with cheese on it.
Yeah, and they bake the cheese on top of it, so it's just like solid melted cheese all on top, and then there's like a bread in between, and then the soup.
Yeah. See, I like that part. I like the top part. How come they don't do that with other soup?
Hey, can I have the French onion soup? Hold the soup, please. So you want a grilled cheese sandwich? Yeah, that's what I want.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
But French.
That's my favorite meal. Did we talk about that? Tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh.
Yeah, that's classic. That's great.
It's great.
It's good. Ginger doesn't even like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow.
I mean, that's kid. She doesn't like basic kid foods. It drives me crazy. Chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? These things that are supposed to be like last resort, home run, just no brainers.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Guess who's leaving for Mexico in 2.5 days?
Adios, senor.
Yeah. You know what's scary though? This is what's very frustrating.
Do you have a passport?
Yes, but I hadn't used it since you and I were on the cruise ship. This is probably 5 days ago. I was like, Aaron, I gotta check my passport. I hope it doesn't expire. And we both had panic attacks, but I've got some years on it, so we're good there. But yeah. So yesterday I've been having old man lower back pains for the last month and a half or whatever. Well, yesterday morning I wake up and I'm making the kids lunches and stuff, and it was worse than ever. It was terrible. And I'm making their sandwiches, and all of a sudden it just felt like someone just went and twisted my lower spine, and it was just like a spasm. I grabbed the counter, I almost fell over, and I was like, oh God. Yeah. And all day yesterday I was just stuck. Anytime I would sit and get up, I'd walk, leading with my pillow. I just couldn't stand up straight. And it was debilitating. And I did aspirin, ibuprofen. And then today was the same, but it got a little better the second half of the day. But now I'm freaking out. I'm going to go. It'll suck. It's okay sitting, but getting up from sitting is just a no-go.
Yeah, it feels okay sitting, but then the longer you sit, the harder it is to get up.
Right. Yeah, something. And it doesn't take long. If I get up and I'll start walking, I just walk like a weird asshole for, a while. But as soon as I sit down, it just restarts.
Well, that sounds like what would happen to me. So when I first started I had them when I was, 18 years old, but the first, I remember it happened when I was playing flag football, intramural flag football in college. And I reached for a flag and I pulled, so I kind of twisted across my body and pulled it off. And then I just went down, literally on the ground. Was
it so painful?
Yeah. Or I couldn't, it was I felt like I was paralyzed because exactly what you're describing, So I crawled to the sideline and just laid down, and then after a while I could get up and walk it off. But then that would go away. That seized up feeling eventually, but what would replace it then what I had was the sciatica. So then it was this different kind of pain where it was uncomfortable to sit, or like lay in a certain way. Like the only time it'd ever go away was when I was like would like walk, and so it would be that shooting pain down your leg. So I'm curious to see if you get that when this goes away. But
yeah, because I messaged my doctor and they'd ask me like if I have any bladder control issues or if there's anything going down my leg, like nerve or pains going down my leg.
Yeah,
it's just all my lower back. There's nothing in my legs.
well, that's
but
good.
I'm going to urgent care tomorrow. I have an appointment, so maybe they'll give me
okay.
some muscle relaxers for the trip or
Yeah,
something.
because then that happened. So then like I always had like the sciatica stuff, but then that happened to me like 3 other times in my life where I've had that same like sudden thing where it was like it happened to me playing basketball later in college, and then and then most recently when I was doing the Orange Theory thing. When I first started over there, I was deadlifting or something, and it did it, and I had
is it because you move a certain way and you pull or twist?
I mean, it's when exactly. I moved a certain way. I didn't lift it properly, I'm sure. Also, I probably at that point I wasn't like very strong in my core or whatever. And so but again, it was so embarrassing. I had to crawl out of this class. And then it's like all these like 50-year-old women, like, is he okay? What was he?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just crawling out.
What did he do? I guess this isn't for everybody, And then they were worried because then they come over to you with this sort of like fake concern because I'm sure they're like worried about their liability up the ass. You want us to call an ambulance? I'm like, no, for Christ's sakes, I cannot afford. Look at me. I think I can afford an ambulance. This is a comedy festival T-shirt. This is half of my clothes. Cannot afford an ambulance. But yeah, hopefully it just goes away in a couple days.
Yeah,
get the pills. Yeah, and then once you're in Mexico, you can just float around. Nothing's better for your back than the pool, baby,
or the ocean.
The ocean, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That heals. Salt heals everything. Tears, sweat, tears, or the ocean.
That's right, baby. That old saying.
That's like
sweat,
a basic
tears in the ocean.
It's a basic B T-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know what I'm more excited for. Mexico or the Bend Theater.
I know, the Cavalry Live. The Cavalry Live. I still every once in a while I wake up in a cold sweat about this getting audience suggestions thing. I hope you visualize it better than I do. Do you think like people are gonna know what we're talking about as they're coming in? What would the sign say?
Write down what you need backup from Johnny and Andrew. I don't know.
See what I mean? I feel like we're gonna have to explain it during our sets.
Yeah, we could ask,
or we could make like a or what about this? What about a pre-show announcement? And then
let's do that. That's a good idea.
And then we go out, because like we won't start on time, no comedy show. So then we do that thing where we go out, we're like, thanks for coming, everybody. We're gonna get started in 10 minutes. In the meantime, here's the papers and pencils. Write down what you need backup on in your life, and then we are going to try and back you up. So anything, and then we can give some examples, and then and then that's that.
I don't know how comfortable I am with how casually we were both like, yeah, I'm not going to start the show on time. When I know on this podcast, my topic has been, you need to start your fucking show on time. If someone paid to see you.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll be there. What is that? Why do we like starting shows late? Because I had the show in Pendleton, and I knew exactly how many people had bought tickets, and it wasn't a show. It wasn't in a location where we were going to get any walk-ups. It just wasn't happening. And that's the
only reason I can think of.
And so I could see on the Eventbrite, I was like, they're all checked in. Yeah. And it was 7. It was like 6:58. I was like, we should just start now. And I still waited. To like 7:05 because I was like, it just feels weird to start right at 7. Yeah, it feels wrong.
I think anything after 5 minutes after is bad manners.
Yeah, I'll tell you where the show starts on time is on those cruise ships.
Yeah,
Man, they go at 7:00.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's because the people on those cruises have to be in bed by 8:15.
Well, we can still make a pre-show announcement earlier. The show doesn't have to be late for
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll do it at 6:50 or whatever time. What time is the show?
I don't know. Someone will. We'll figure that out.
Someone will tell us. Someone will tell us.
And then second show added in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, that's right, folks. On the 29th or whatever that Saturday is. God, we're good promoters. 2 shows. Do you know what times they're at?
I think those are 7 and 9.
7 and 9. Okay. All right. There we go.
It'll
be fun.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful.
It's gonna be great.
All right, man. Should we
and
get
we can,
to it?
We can feel out if we want to do like podcasty stuff on the Saturday show. We can just be like, let's just do stand up. Or if we want to do,
maybe we end that one with a little live podcast and we just stitch them all. Maybe if the first one sucks ass, we just try again the next.
I don't think. Yeah. Oh, the first show Saturday. Yeah.
Or the first show, Friday.
No, that one's not going to suck ass.
Oh, you just think we're guaranteed?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh. All right.
Knock on wood.
It was a fun show. When we did it, we both did it, and I know you've done it since too. But
you did it the one time, and this is your second time there, right?
Yeah, and it was really fun that time. And I think it sold pretty well, and I didn't try at all.
Yeah, I did it
back in the days. I didn't give a shit about promotion.
I did it right after everything opened up, maybe even a little before from COVID, and it was light. And then I did all my Taco Bell jokes on your show.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh man, this is
a
nice crowd. And then I did it with Charlie Barron's, where I just did a short set, and that was obviously great. So this will be the best one yet.
I gave out some I still have some cavalry stickers. We should bring some stickers.
Oh, brother. I got stickers. I got magnets. I got stuff.
Bring the whole flea market.
We'll hand out the stickers and magnets, and then I'll sell the hats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll sell some hats.
All Cavalry right. Trucker.
I don't have to bring any merch. I don't like.
Oh, and I am going to bring my
right.
my personal merch too.
Well,
why not?
Why not? So, should we get to top?
Let's get to it.
Unless you have any other
do I? Let me see.
Show discussion points.
Do you think? No. Did I tell you? I don't think I told you.
Laugh at what did we?
Just stupid things that I'll say for next week. Okay. Do you think ties will ever go away? They're stupid. I don't think we need that for fodder right now. But what I was going to tell you.
Oh, what? Wait, can I tell you a great tie story I just heard?
Please, of course.
This is sports talk. So there's a player for the Carolina Panthers. He was a big star quarterback named Cam Newton. Mm-hmm. And he was playing the Seahawks back in like 2016, I think it was. And he was suspended. Well, he got in trouble, and they basically benched him for the first series. So just the first couple of plays, they benched him to like teach him a lesson because he wasn't wearing a tie at the team meeting. I guess it was a team rule that all the players had to wear ties. On the plane or something. But he was wearing a turtleneck, and they were offering him ties to so he wouldn't get in trouble. He's like, I'm not wearing that. I'm wearing a turtleneck. It would look ridiculous. So they benched him. They wanted him to just put, and then the backup quarterback threw an interception on the first play of the game. Like 40-8.
Well, See,
So,
that proves my point. Ties are stupid.
yeah, ties are kind of ridiculous. Like if you came up with them, it's one of those things where if you came up with them now, everyone would be like, "What in the hell are you wearing?"
Yeah.
Like if you'd never heard of ties.
There's no function. There's no benefit. It's just strictly a fashion thing.
No, it's
You
like
could get
it's
hurt.
just like
If
a
that
little
gets
ribbon.
caught in a lawnmower, it would choke you to death.
Big safety
No one thinks
hazard.
about
Do
that.
do not mow the lawn right after work.
Right?
Change. Guys, I know you're pressed for time, but just change. Get the tie off.
I can't stress this enough. Change. Continuing sports talk. This past was a Sunday. We at the same our group, our friends. Some of them invited us for watch the Packer game. Come on over to Packer game. Bring your families. And we're like, all right, sweet. So we did. I don't know where I got this information. I don't know what I was looking at. We showed up at 1:00 and they were like, hey, oh, they made it. I was like, what do you mean we made it? And they're like, yeah, the game started at noon. I had no clue until we walked in the door.
Wait, why?
At some point, I thought it was a 1:00 game.
But
Someone
you
told me
never have 1:00 starts in the Midwest, right? It's either noon or 3.
You know who you're talking to? I have no clue. I don't know what the norm is. I have no idea.
On the West Coast, you have 1:00 starts because that's the late game. It's 10 a.m. or 1:00, and then the primetime games are like 5:00.
Okay.
But like on the East Coast, it's 1:00 or 4:00. So 1:00 is a big. I see why you could see 1:00 and think, oh yeah, it's at 1 because you probably see 1 Eastern.
Maybe that's what it was.
They never
maybe I was
take
talking
time,
to an Eastern person.
Right. And they never take the time to go and also 12 Central.
Yeah.
Because it's like
12 for the flyover people.
We're just gonna list every time zone now. What about Mountain Time? Are we gonna get them in
there? Thank you.
11.
But it worked out kind of great because if you have to pick an hour of a game to miss, wouldn't you say the first hour is the best one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want to see the end. Yeah, I get that. Brutal Seahawks game. Oh,
you guys lost?
Yeah. Quarterback threw 4 interceptions. And it's like he's like a new guy. He's had such a good year, and he throws the first one. You're like, okay, it's all right. And he throws another one. You're like, oh, buddy, come on. And it's like watching your kid screw up or something because you're really rooting for him. You're like, he throws a third one. You're like, God, come on. All right, okay. And then he throws a fourth one. You're like, what the fuck? This guy sucks.
You just give up on him. Trade them. Trade them out.
And then they still almost won. Then they still, even after all that, they kept me sucked in. And then the guy had a field goal to win it, and he missed. They would have won the game.
That's been sports talk. Sports talk on the Cavalry.
Sports talk on the Cavalry. All right, let's get to topics.
All right, I'll go first.
Late, so. All right, you go first.
Variety packs. You get your variety packs. You get your variety packs of
chips.
Chips, sure, chips. That's a great example. Margaritas in a can.
Right.
LaCroix. Soda, yeah. So sometimes variety packs, they'll come like, okay, you get 30, you get 8, and then 6 of whatever. It's
right,
like
as the math has to work.
Sometimes it's they give you the fewest of the best one, but usually it's like, oh, you get your grape soda, regular soda, and then fucking root beer. You get 4 root beers. If you know which one is fucking garbage, don't make them. Just stop making them.
Right.
Don't variety packs should be completely even throughout. And if they're not, it's because one of your products sucks shit.
And so just
cut it. Don't make it at all. Not just don't include it in the variety pack.
Right.
Stop making it.
Or what about? I mean, definitely don't include it in the variety pack. But then if you are gonna maybe you're looking at your sales data and you're like, well, there's only so many people who buy this when it's not in the variety pack, then just sell it on its own in that for the weirdos who want grape soda. Don't
Sure.
force it into. But like, why are you buying? Do you buy variety packs? Is that a thing that you buy?
What do they have? It's like I can't remember what it's called. It's like some sort of canned margaritas is what made me think of it, because they have like they give you 4 palomas, 4 margaritas, 4
Okay.
something else, and the palomas are the best ones. But then the same it's Cayman Jacks. That's what it is. Cayman Jacks. You can buy all margaritas. There's like watermelon margaritas, mango margaritas, regular margaritas, and it's even.
Like, and then it's like pea.
Yes, or pea, and they only give you 2
like, why?
pea because they know people don't like canned pea.
Nobody likes.
Like, just stop making the pea.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I can't remember the last time I bought a variety pack, because there's so many chips, like those Frito type, when you Doritos.
That's a good example. We buy those for the kids' lunches, and that's a perfect example.
But then there's so many of those that aren't my favorite. You know what I mean? So like, I would just always buy the chips I want. You know.
Well, sure.
But I guess we have kids.
But they don't make boxes.
Tastes.
Yeah, but they don't make boxes of just like 36 regular chips.
Just
right?
Cooler Ranch.
Right.
The big ass
variety pack.
Yeah, they're forcing variety down your throat. There's you know. I'll back you up. Yeah, get rid of the shit flavor. Anything that you recognize is the weak link, just cut it out of there. Or like, it's like Neapolitan ice cream. Like, why not just do some that's just chocolate and vanilla?
You mean
the variety strawberry? Oh yeah, I forgot you're a strawberry guy. But whatever. Like, the variety can just be 2.
Yeah, right.
You being a strawberry ice cream guy over a chocolate is like the upset of the century, by the way.
What are you talking about? I like it. The flavor, if there's chunks in it, no.
If it's even close, to having some sort of fiber, get it out of my face. As long as it's just the essence, as long as it just reminds me of a strawberry.
Right.
Yeah.
If there's any fruit, like real fruit, get it the fuck out of my face.
But yeah, like a variety pack can just be 2 things, you know?
Yeah.
It could just be like Cooler Ranch and regular Doritos.
Yeah, and the red
What would be wrong with that? Yeah.
They don't do that.
But yeah, get rid of the weak link. That's great. Good topic.
It's a good topic. Maybe we could use it as an example at the show, just to kind of help.
I don't think that. It's a good topic. I don't think it rises to the bar. What was the one that you said is the best example? I don't even remember.
I don't remember, but it was fucking good.
We'll have to call some old episodes to find. Luckily for us, I do write the topics in the description of every podcast episode, so you can just go back and you can look, and you can just.
We are so lucky.
You are lucky. You are not we. I am not lucky. I do the work.
No, but I have
to go and listen. Lots of times, by the time I'm editing it, I have no memory of what my topic was or what your topic was. So I have to go back and listen. And sometimes it's very annoying because we say the topic for 15 seconds and then we move on to something completely different. And I'm like, what was the topic?
Hey, you want sympathy because we are annoying assholes on our podcast?
Yes, we do a bad job, and then I have to sit through and find it. And for some reason in my head, it's going to be illegal if I don't post the freaking topic.
You know what?
Description.
I have a document because I told you a note where I put my topics, and then after we use them, I put them in another note that says old cavalry topics.
No. So you have that.
But I only have it of mine.
But just yours. So you aren't really doing anything for the group.
Not really, no. I'm not. I mean, I'm not doing anything for the group.
I'm not even sure who that's for.
That's for no one. You know what it's for? It's for when I email new people and they're guests on the show, which we haven't done in probably 8 months. And I'm like, here's a couple examples.
Well, you know who it's for? It's for posterity.
That's for
you to be remembered.
I want this to be printed out and buried with it in my coffin.
Yeah.
I told you my plan for when I die, right? I want to be totally cremated except for my penis. And then I want to have an open shoebox ceremony.
You know, someone told me in Iceland, there's a penis museum. And they have like actual penises. Like I think they're what do you call that when you like take an animal and
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy. They're like taxidermied. And they start with the smallest one in the animal kingdom, like a beetle or something, and it goes all the way up to a whale's
penis. A whale's penis? Oh my god.
Which is like larger than most animals.
A whale's penis. That is something.
So what I'm saying is, if you get your penis preserved post your death, then you could donate it to the penis museum.
Oh, that's.
And they could put it down. They could put it down with the beetles and the mice or wherever it lands.
Very funny. How many submissions do you think they get?
I don't think very many. I don't think there's as many people as you think are donating their penis to the Icelandic Penis Museum. I think it's a small number. That's what I think.
I think it's funny that you told me this information because my buddy Connor, who will be at the early show in Milwaukee on Saturday doing a guest set, he has sworn that Iceland is his favorite place to go on vacation. He's gone like 3 or 4 times, and I think it's starting to click now. I think I know why.
He's got a season pass.
He's got a fast pass. I love it.
He's a friend of the museum. They put his name up there in the Ring of Honor and the Penis Ring of Honor.
The Penis Ring of Honor.
I
think I know.
Iceland is a great place to go. It is.
Have you been?
I have been. I've been twice.
Ooh.
You can do this thing where if you're flying. I didn't even know about it. I just found out about the Penis Museum. I missed it when I was there.
Oh my god!
But you can do this thing.
That sucks. Were you so pissed?
I just the person who told me, I was like, "Oh, damn it!" Like, what happened? I just I could have gone. I'll never get back. How do I explain that to my family? Look, I need 5 days and a few $1,000s to go to Iceland. Don't ask why.
I got something on my bucket list.
No, you can do this thing where if you're ever in Europe and you're flying back to the United States, you can do like I think on Icelandic Air or whatever, you can do a like 24-hour layover in Reykjavik. So I did that one time when I was doing the
24-hour layover.
I think I was doing like the military tour and I booked my own flight back and I did it on Icelandic Air. And yeah, you just like you land and then you get like a whole 24 hours in Iceland.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've done that twice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right, that's fun.
Yeah, that's like what they figure. It's smart by them because like who's just gonna fly to Iceland? You know, it's like a tough sell to people. But they're like, hey, just 24 hours, give it a shot. Just try it. Try the Penis Museum.
Yeah, check it out.
Just try it. See if you get hooked.
Dick, bigger than you.
Yeah, it's bigger than you.
Yeah.
You can take your picture next to it. Make your friends laugh.
You can get your arms all the way around it to hug it.
Right. You can't. You think you
can't?
You can't. I don't think you can.
I bet I could. You don't think?
You have long arms. You have very long arms.
I do have long arms.
Yeah. If anybody, you have long arms and you're skinny. So if anybody could do it, it's you.
Yeah.
You or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He'll always be Lou Alcindor to me. You know that.
Wow. Look at you, sports guy.
Yeah, well, thanks. By the way, the topic was we should move Halloween to the last Saturday of the month. That's the example.
That was your topic, and that was the one you said is a great example of what.
Yep. I really tooted my own horn.
You know what mine would be is that. Well, I forget now. It was something about the Oscars. Topic? I had a good one about the Oscars one time, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, yes. It was you have to defeat, like they stay until you beat the, like
Right.
you're the winner,
That's right. Yeah.
right?
You're not competing against that year. It's like you're the winner until someone beats you.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you could still be going against
It could be like an 8-year streak.
Titanic could still be just hanging on. Just no
Yeah.
one can beat Titanic.
Yeah.
People get sick of it though. They go, I'm so sick of Titanic going. I'm so sick of the James Cameron going up there every time.
Yeah.
What's he gonna say after like the 25th time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Speeches just get
yeah.
shorter.
Oh,
And
just
shorter.
a second. I'm gonna pause it for just a sec. Okay. All right. So just a brief interruption. We should have done like an ad or something. That we had like a natural break to do a commercial.
Yeah.
We could start having commercials.
Maybe
Anyway.
maybe I could throw you our old Shinesty commercial. We can.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to do a commercial for AI. It looks like the background looks tilted to me. All right. Anyway, we had Heidi knocked on the door. We were recording, and Trudy, our dog, I guess had ate a like a chocolate truffle the size of like your fist. Like Ginger, we went to a restaurant last night, and they have like they're famous for having this big bakery display case, and and they have like pieces of cake, So we told Ginger like, yeah, you can go pick out whatever you want, for dessert. It's like whatever, and she picks out it's this giant, it's like this. It's like a chocolate ball. Is like chocolate covered, and it's dense ganache, and it's like bourbon. It's like a bourbon chocolate bourbon ball, or whatever. And we're like, all right, whatever. And so of course she didn't eat the whole. Thank God she didn't eat the whole thing. She ate very little of it actually. And then like so tonight, she was just sitting on the like. Sometimes we let her have dinner on the ground like a picnic, And she had that thing, and Trudy just sniped it.
Oh, out of her hand.
It's just, I mean, I don't know. It was probably like on the plate when she wasn't looking or whatever, and then ate the whole thing. So you got to go to the vet, and they got to make them puke it. Have you ever had to do that? You've had to do that, right?
Well, Batman ate like a 3-pound bag of chocolate chips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Did you talk about that?
I'm sure. Yeah, it was while we were podcasting. Yeah.
And then did you go to the vet and
Yeah, we called and they were like, "Oh, how many ounces do you think it was?"
Right, that's right.
4 pounds.
And then they want to do the math, so they like want to know the chocolate. They're like, "What kind of chocolate was it?" And I was like, "Well, it's a big chocolate ball." And they're like, "Well, was it?" Because they want to know like the content. And it's like, I don't know. A restaurant made it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they didn't seem too worried about it, honestly. But there was this thing.
Did they make her puke, or were they like, "Yeah, she'll be"?
Oh yeah, they made her puke.
Yeah, that's great.
They actually just had me take pictures of myself with my shirt off, and then people looked at it and made her throw up. No, I don't know, stupid. But I was like, then they were like, "Oh, you gotta call this the first lady was like, "Okay, you gotta call this toxicology line." Did they make you do this? Okay, so it's like poison control for dogs, and then you have to get like a reference number, and that costs like $120. And then once we have that, then we can make her throw up. And I was like, "But you're just gonna make her throw up either way, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do I have to call that? Like, why am I calling that number then?" It's like, "Well, because they have to give us the recommendation." I was like, "But you're recommending that we make her throw up?" And they're like, "Yeah." Like, well, let's just do that. I don't want to pay $100 to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So did you have to pay the $100?
No, there was some debate, and then there was like a protocol and all this, and finally there was some arguing, and then they decided I didn't have to do it. And the doctor was like, "Yeah, we'll just make him throw up." But that was still a friendly $460.
Oh God. I'm
eating
sorry.
a chocolate ball. And then it's like she throws up eating grass. How is it $460?
Get her some grass.
Just give her some grass.
Oh man, that sucks. But she'll be fine. She'll be okay.
Yeah, they said by tomorrow she'll be fine. So
is she acting weird at all or no?
Yeah, she's a little like drunk because of the stuff they gave her to make her.
It wasn't the bourbon in the middle of
it wasn't the bourbon in the giant chocolate bourbon ball. Ginger was fucked up though. Oh my god, she was hammered.
She's got a straw in the middle.
Yeah, we should not. We're bad parents. Yeah, so that's why we had to stop the podcast, take a quick, what was that, an hour and a half break?
Yeah, we're back in action now.
And then we're back. So we could have just kept it rolling at the vet's
and live stream.
We could have shown the other sad dogs in there. That's not a fun waiting room, by the way. An emergency vet, 24-hour vet emergency room, not a fun waiting room. You feel guilty because you're there. Oh, my dog ate some chocolate. Okay, we're going to make her throw up and she'll be as right as rain. And everyone's like, oh, she's so cute. Look at her little throw up. Oh. And meanwhile, some other dog goes dying of cancer or whatever. And everyone's sobbing. And you're like, sorry. Hope they feel. She had some chocolate.
Chips Ahoy over here.
We're both suffering. She had some chocolate. We're going to go home now.
We're going to go home. I'm podcasting. And
I have to keep podcasting. Yeah, you do have kind of like survivor's guilt a little bit. But yeah, we survived. Everyone survived. That was good.
Good.
Okay, this is my topic. Yeah, we gotta get to my topic. Yep. I don't like it. No one needs to lean against a wall when they do stand-up. I saw a show, not a show. I did not see a show. I saw someone like going. It was like an LA cool guy show, and they just did it. Thanks to everybody for performing on this show or whatever. And they did a series of pictures of every single comedian who performed. It was probably like 6 or 7 comics. Every single one was leaning in the picture they chose to. It
was a picture while they were doing their set.
So I'm sure they were all doing this the whole time because. What are the odds? The photographer got everybody they were all leaning with their back against the back wall and like their foot up, like your knee bent, so your one foot is up again.
Sure.
And this like classic cool guy pose to show the audience, I don't even care how this goes. I barely got here on time. I don't even know where I am. Right? Who are you people? Like, what am I doing here? It's so casual. I'm not trying. Go, God. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be if I tried?
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it
too.
And I threaded this. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. But I think I secretly kind of hope that anytime a comedian leans on something on stage, there's definitely a part of me that hope it gives way and they fall over and clap. Like how fun. Like you're just someone else said that like when people lean on the mic stand.
Yeah,
like that it just would be great if the mic stand would just collapse and
just go down. They're trying to be all cool.
Yeah,
they're trying to Bill Burr it.
Yeah, so if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. That's why I'm up there. I'm on my toes. I'm at the edge of the stage. I get close.
Yeah, Andrew's working it.
I'm working at it. I'm trying.
What do you think? What do you think when you're watching Bill Burr special and he's doing the whole arm on the?
Yeah, he's a big arm on the mic stand guy, but he doesn't lean at the back of. I mean, that's the difference. Yeah. I hold the mic stand sometimes, or like I kind of like play with it or whatever. That's just like I don't know if that's a nervous tick or just like a habit.
Yeah,
I don't think that's so bad.
I don't either.
I think leaning shows to me like that's like. It shows me like I don't need this. This is a small show. I don't really need this. And this is very casual and I barely want to be here. Yeah. That's what it tells me. And it's like, come on. You're on a stage with a microphone. There's lights on you. You clearly, this is some sort of performance. You're not just like,
How would you compare that to sitting on the stool?
I mean, the stool is fair game. The stool is first of all, there's very fat people who do stand-up comedy who need the stool, get tired, and there's very old people.
Yep.
So the stool can be necessary. I think that's funny in like an open mic or a spot setting with like a 5 minutes
5 minutes.
and they climb up on the stool. Like, buddy, you barely have time for this.
That's funny.
Have you ever sat on the, maybe I experimented with it at one point in my early days, some stool sitting. Now I would be kind of embarrassed. I don't even know how I would justify it.
I think I've done that where I sit and as soon as I'm there, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. I'm here.
Well,
I can't just get up right away, but this
Yeah.
is not comfortable. It's not natural.
There is something about like there's always a stool, so
Yeah.
maybe I should be using it. You know, like it's here, but then most of the time I'm putting a drink on it.
Yeah.
So there's that. Where am I going to put my drink if I sit on the stool?
Exactly. You just balance it on.
But that also can be a cool look sitting down. If you, it's like a cousin.
The Mark Maron.
Yeah, the Mark Maron. There's like it's a kind of like a New York thing. It's like it's a way, like, I guess, just to like show, like, oh, you don't think I'm comfortable? I'm comfortable.
Trust me, I'm comfortable.
You think I'm like awkward or nervous up here? No, dude. I'm so comfortable. I'm sitting down. I'm so comfortable. I'm slumped against a wall.
Yeah.
That's how comfortable I am.
Yeah, the wall. Like, yeah, I think you're right. The wall is
Get it out. Get it out of comedy.
Yeah. I agree. I back you up.
All right. Well, everybody, that's our episode for today. Thank you for listening and bearing with us as I took my dog to the emergency room. Hey, this is our last chance to plug the big show,
the Bend Theater,
West Bend, at the Bend Theater, Cavalry Live. Johnny and I doing some stand-up, giving some people some backup. The 28th, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and then Saturday, Milwaukee, 2 shows now.
Late show just added due to
due to insane demand.
Insane. Dugout 54, Copper Comedy.
Yeah, Dugout 54. So if you're in those areas and you're listening to this, you really have no excuse. I mean, this is like a 5-alarm fire. If you're listening to this and you live in West Bend or Milwaukee and you don't come, I don't even.
Yeah, you're not allowed to listen anymore.
You should. Yeah, you should. You are exactly. You are banned from listening ever again. So that's it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to
The Cavalry.